Hello everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome.
This is a Q.
And
A.
So we've asked you guys on Instagram for some questions.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Q. The first Q.
From Brian. How are you doing today?
Great.
We're great.
Q number 2. Are you coming out with any more original songs soon? From, is that Raquel or is that Rachel?
I'm pretty sure that's Rachel.
Really? That's how you spell Rachel? Yes, we
100%.
are. 100%.
We're going back and forth from Baton Rouge to Atlanta every month to record and finish it up.
Finish our EP.
The next thing we release, as far as like actual songs, are gonna be an EP. So it's not gonna be a single or anything. So the next one should have about 5 or 6 songs on it, including the ones that are already on the internet.
Which is fossilized, and you don't have to worry. We have 2 songs out right now.
Those are gonna be remastered.
So it'll be a total of.
We'll see, but we're super excited. What is? Oh, this is from Madison Screen.
That's my friend.
What is one thing you must do before you die, and is it possible in 2019? So,
I want to ride a camel in the desert.
If there's one thing that I must do before I die, I mean, there's a lot that I would like to do, like ride a whale. But honestly, if there's anything in the moment right now, I would want to be in a movie opposite of Jake Gyllenhaal. Is it possible in 2019? It could totally be possible.
Yeah. Is it probable? No. Are you guys still in Louisiana? I want to hear you live, but don't know when you're around. Nope, we don't live in Louisiana. We live in Atlanta, Georgia. So we haven't booked anything that we know of in Louisiana that is like a public event. We're doing a couple private things. That's from Blake. So now that we know that,
yes,
we might try to do something in Louisiana that everybody can come to, because I think most of the people that follow us are from Louisiana, so shout out.
From Maddie, fave worship song. I think mine right now is the song that we've been doing, song that we kind of just heard at Passion. It's called Bigger Than I Thought. It's on their new Passion record. It's a super sick song.
There's a lot of songs that I heard that I've been hearing at church that I really like. I don't actually know what they're called.
They're all on like the Passion.
It probably is this year's Passion record. But also Lauren Daigle's whole album I've been listening to a lot. Yeah. It's called Look Up Child.
My favorite like worship like leaders are like people who, you know, I guess are like Christian artists or whatever, or I put on Phil Wickham when I just like want to really worship. I like his acoustic records. And Shane and Shane, those are my boys.
How did y'all meet? This is from Savannah. I was going to college with some friends that knew Trey from high school, and so they invited us both over to a jam session night, and so that's how we met. We didn't even really talk to each other, but the first thing we did was like play music together. So we were both on the couch with our guitars, and I sang, and we like did some songs, and like all our friends and some family were around. From
the other Rachel, when did you start playing music together?
But then
we started playing music like officially is when we kind of started hanging out. Then I told her, you know, I had some original songs to see.
Why are you pushing me?
Put
Stop pushing me out of it. Yeah, he DM'd me on Instagram and told me he had a guitar instrumental and that he needed my number so he could send it to me so I could write lyrics to it. And I was going out of town.
There's no way I was going to send it.
Yeah, and then the first time we hung out wasn't really a date. He came over to my house to like go over the song together, and like, because we were going to film it and enter into a contest or something.
Yeah, we did enter into a contest. Yeah.
So we did that for a while, like writing, and like we started filming covers together. It was like our excuse to hang out, and then we started dating.
BJ Leslie. How are we liking Atlanta, and why did we move? We love Atlanta. We moved because we just wanted to chase bigger opportunities. Just
stuff that's more tailored to our skill set and what we like to do.
And that's why it's basically the same thing, because Louisiana doesn't have
quite the opportunity.
Exactly.
There's not as much happening for us to go out and do. So,
you know what I mean, it's like whatever you want to do in life, you gotta go be around that environment, be around those people, so you can get inspired and get like, you know, motivated and just learn from them. And so that's basically what we did. We pursued acting here, pursued music.
I don't think either one of us would want to join a company and like work our way up and just always have The same schedule. I hate having the same schedule. I want every day to be different. Okay, Ashley asked us, what's your favorite accomplishment so far?
Accomplishment so far
moving to Atlanta in the first place.
Yeah.
And having,
definitely releasing music.
Yeah.
That's something that I was like, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, that was gonna be hard.
Actually producing, or actually
very expensive.
Writing.
So our Kickstarter really.
Yeah.
That was huge.
So that was it. Just putting out music.
And then when we have our EP out, that'll probably be our new biggest accomplishment. Tirza asked us, where do you see Table for Two 5 years from now? I love this question. I'm hoping that we'll have quite a big catalog of music out and songs written, and hopefully we will have gone on tour with somebody by then and have our own tour happening.
Basically, whatever we're doing now, I hope it's at a bigger scale in 5 years.
Oh, yeah. Yazoo8 asked us, when are you coming to Asia? Probably, hopefully, in the next 5 years. Pate.Liz says, asked, what were your career plans / goals before the music? So that would have been before I met Trey, because I believed that I couldn't make it as a musician before Trey basically told me that I could do whatever I wanted and that we could do whatever we wanted. Probably was to be a worship leader, which is still music related, but I was doing that a lot in college, high school and college, and so I think that's kind of what I was heading for. But also my degree was in mass communication and public relations and visual communications, so I probably would have, I did actually have a job for a year doing that, so I probably would have stayed in that, communication and worship leading.
It's probably the same thing as my other goal is to be an actor, so I would, if music wasn't there, I would definitely be pursuing acting more intensely, probably.
Messi Kiera, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong.
She says, I ask, would you recommend a music career to anyone wanting to be a songwriter or singer?
Yeah. If you want to do it, just try to do it. Mary Verlander asks, what is the hardest thing about working with your spouse? And this is the last question.
This could have been the whole video, actually.
I guess.
Okay, well, this is an honest answer for sure.
Spilling the tea.
I know I'm more of an independent worker, a thinker, and if I have an idea, I want to go for it. But having to work with someone as close as KESLEY, you have a whole nother opinion, going kind of against it or with it, or trying to change it a little bit. So I get really annoyed, and sometimes I just don't I'm not saying I'm selfish with that. I just it gets to where I'm
yeah.
If I was doing it by myself, I would feel better.
Yeah, the best example of that I have is that that's why it's been so hard for us to make a music video, because you want to have a whole storyline and a lot of detail and a lot of complicated stuff and probably some acting involved, and I don't want to act or anything. I just want to be smiling and running in slow motion or doing something super simple, or a home video, or something really cute.
That's really good. So the hardest thing is about working is that she's simple-minded and I'm more of
that sounds so negative, but that's
complex.
True. That's very true.
Working with your spouse can be rewarding, but you also you need your space.
You don't need space.
No
need space. I feel like I'm more of a procrastinator, and if we're supposed to be working on something, okay, well, but do you want to go get lunch first? Or let's go see a movie and then do that, or whatever. I try to turn it into a date instead of a work day.
It's so, yeah.
What?
That's our video. Thanks for everyone who asked the questions, and
yes, thank you. I hope it was insightful and interesting, and please leave any comments below or any additional questions below in the comment section. Like our video if you liked it, and subscribe, please. Por favor. You know that Drake and Josh episode?
No.
Por favor. He has a little doll that's an action figure in
Spanish.
Yeah. Por favor.
So yeah, thanks for guys liking this video. And
we gotta go. Bye.
Another time. See ya.